Oh, yeah.
The Celtics Raptors game on Wednesday, though, is going to decide a lot in the East. You only have 2 games separating Toronto and Boston right now. And this is interesting because the Celtics actually got the better of the Raptors on Saturday. People thought this race for the #1 seed is over. Maybe not. And I want to talk about the coaches, too. Byron, is Brad Stevens or Dwane Casey your coach of the year?
You know what? This is a tough one. The way both of these teams have played this year, you got to give both of these coaches a lot of credit, but I'm going with Dwane Casey.
Okay.
I think the fact that he was able to change this team, their style of play, and the way all these guys bought into it, especially DeRozan, how he bought into it, and the way he's played this season, with a chance to win more games than they've ever won in the franchise's history with 6 or 7 games left in the season. I think Dwane has done an unbelievable job this year with Toronto, so I would give him the coach of the year this year. But I also think we're forgetting one guy that should be in that running too, and that's Mike D'Antoni as well. He should be in that running as well.
He won it last year.
Hey, so what? He's doing just as good a job this year.
It's funny. I actually looked that up.
Hey,
no coach has ever won back-to-back.
That's what I mean. They don't give the award out.
Well, he ain't gonna win it then, but he still should be mentioned about it. About the job he's done this year.
That's my new favorite
He's done an
NBA
unbelievable
catchphrase.
job.
He's in the conversation.
Well, we have a lot of conversations.
We have a lot of conversations. Go ahead.
It's tough. I mean, everything Coach said, it's tough. It's tough because Brad Stevens has done it shorthanded, right? Particularly recently,
From
right?
5 minutes into the season.
Right. But particularly recently, when they've all been out pretty much for him. But I'm leaning Coach Casey for a couple of reasons. One is I still think what Coach said. If you are successful, 50-win seasons, division titles, conference finals, doing it a certain way, and you wake up and say, it ain't never going to change if I keep doing it this way.
Right.
I have to change. That's so hard. Think of all the great coaches of all time. And other than even the guys that we're talking about here, Brad Stevens, Mike D'Antoni, Phil Jackson, Red Auerbach, all the great coaches, Red Holtman, other than Greg Popovich, I can't think of anyone else who switched styles.
Right.
One other.
Pat Riley.
And
From LA to New York.
Yep. No,
switch styles. He said, I don't have magic. I got a big fella. We're going to grind it out.
So one issue, though, with Brad, though, and I keep coming back to this, look at the players he's coached who've had career years under him, and then as soon as they go somewhere else, do not look the same. And that is starting to sort of go into my mental register, too.
That's a little circumstantial, though, right?
I mean, it's all circumstantial, but I don't think it doesn't not count.
Avery Bradley hasn't had a career. Why? Because he was hurt.
Well,
Isaiah Thomas hasn't had a career year. Why? Because he's hurt, right? Because that's not. It's like, oh man, I wish I was still playing for Brad Stevens. I'd still be healthy. I think.
Avery Bradley never got hurt in Boston.
I mean, I don't. But Isaiah Thomas did.
Yes, no question about that.
So I think Brad Stevens deserves a ton of. And by the way, that was my preseason pick. I said Brad Stevens is going to be Coach of the Year. So he deserves a ton of credit for them to even be in the conversation where they're at right now. But I have so much respect for someone who's successful being able to switch and do something out of the box and out of their comfort zone.